Hello guys, welcome in the explanation of the just concluded visual practical class that we have had on the practical 8 titration. So I've taken you through the procedure, and the procedure was just to fill the burette with the solution C10 using the pipette filler, pipette 25 cubic centimeters of solution D11 into a clean conical flask, and then you have been told to add 2 to 3 drops. You have been told to add 2 to 3 drops of methyl orange indicator. Then procedure number 4, titrate solution D11 with the solution C10 from the burette. Record the results in the table below. So we went to an extent of just carrying out that practical very accurately, as you can see in that table. We have also followed we have made sure that we have followed the instructions of filling the table, full table, and also followed the instructions of 1 decimal point. So we went to an extent of answering those questions. Question A, we were supposed to determine the average volume of solution C10 used, which is the average volume of solution C10 used is equal to first and the third titer divided by 2. I took the first and the third because they are the very accurate figures that I got when I was getting my results. So I took that one, and which were 15 plus 15, which was giving me 30. Then I divided by 2 to give me 15.0 cubic centimeters. Then I went to an extent answering B, whereby I was asked to determine the number of moles of nitric acid solution that were nitric acid solution C10 used. Number of moles is equal to molarity times volume, which is 0.2 times 15 over 1,000, which is 0.003 moles. Then we were told to determine the number of moles of sodium carbonate solution D11 used, whereby we went to an extent of writing the chemical formula, the chemical equation, which is nitric acid plus sodium carbonate, whereby we got on the product side sodium nitrate and carbon dioxide and water. So water is a liquid, carbon dioxide is a gas, sodium nitrate is an aqueous, and sodium carbonate is an aqueous. Then nitric acid is also an aqueous. So the mole ratio was 2:1. The volume that was used of nitric acid was 15, as we found it there. Then sodium carbonate, we used a pipette of a standard volume of 25. So we divided by a half because the mole ratio is 2:1. So we were finding out the number of moles of sodium carbonate, as you can see there. Then we took the number of moles of hydrochloric acid there. We substituted in that calculations, and then we divided by 2. So we found 0.0015 moles. Then we went to an extent of answering D, determine the number of determine the molarity of sodium carbonate solution, of which we found that 25 cubic centimeters were having 0.0015 moles. What about in 1,000? Then we cross multiplied and we got 0.06 molar. Then last but not least, we were supposed to determine the concentration of sodium carbonate solution of D11 in grams per liter. Sodium has got a relative atomic mass of 23, as you can see there, carbon 12, oxygen 16. So relative formula mass of sodium carbonate chemically it's written as Na2CO3, that is sodium carbonate. Then we calculated the relative atomic masses of each compound. Sodium in that compound it has got 23 times 2, 46, carbon 12 times 1 because it's one compound, 12, oxygen it is 16 times 3, 48, and then we added we added 46, 12 and 48 to get 106. Then the molarity it is always equal to mass in grams per liter divided by the RFM. So we substituted, we took 0.06 from down here, 0.06, and then we substituted from that equation, which was we let the mass in grams per liter to be Y as there, we substituted there, and then divided by the RFAM, which we got as 106. Then we multiply both sides by 106 so that we can get Y to be the subject of the formula, as you can see on the board. And we found that 106 times 0.06 molar is equals to 6.36 grams per liter. So these are the 6.3 grams per liter of sodium carbonate. They are the ones that were taken and dissolved into 700 cubic centimeters of distilled water and topped up to 1000 Mach. The concentration of this solution was said to be 0.06 molar. For those short remarks, remember to subscribe, also to like and to share. Otherwise, thank you in advance and bye-bye. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, we shall be continuing with this series for the next visual practical class. Please just also give some comment down of this video. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.